I'm back with another Front Row Talk podcast, the podcast with expensive opinions. Make sure you, before I get started, make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, and you share this video. Make sure you tune into the description down below where I have my link for my Instagram and TikTok. Tune into the TikTok. That's where I post a clip of each and every single podcast episode. And before I get started, make sure you tune into last episode, episode 73, where I talked about NBA 2K24 Next Gen. I talked about Madden 24, and I talked about the NBA season and a tip-off game. So go tune into that and every episode before that. As you can see by the title of this episode, I'm gonna be talking about music. It's something that I've been doing for a long time on in this channel. It's something that I like to cover, something that I'm interested in, something that I enjoy. And I'm gonna talk about Drake's upcoming album, For All the Dogs. It's a lot that's going on in the industry right now. Not, I wouldn't say the industry, but just social media. What I mean by that is, people trying to figure out if it's gonna drop later at midnight at 12. I'm recording this right now, Thursday the 24th. And yeah, to get straight into it, like I was saying, it's rumored. It's not really 100% if it's dropping tomorrow. Like I said, it's rumored, and the reason why it's rumored is because there's a lot of like different sources. Billboard had posted like a paragraph saying, that it's confirmed. I'll put a screenshot up of that. But then they had said it's rumored. So it's like it's up in the air. And not only that, beginning of this week on Monday, Drake had posted the cover art of the album, and the cover art was interesting just because it was like, it wasn't I didn't expect that to be the cover art. I mean, it was like fan made cover art, and it was like some good fan made cover art. I'm pretty sure you guys probably seen it. I wasn't thinking that one was gonna be the one, because it's just fans trying to like just put things together or being hype, and just taking the time of the day to make a cover art. But it's never really, so I of course wasn't expecting that one to be it was like a brown background with like two puppies or whatever. But yeah, the cover art, his son made it. Adonis made it. He had posted it on Monday. It's interesting. It's an interesting cover art. Of course, he's a 5-year-old, so you're not expecting him to draw nothing like Picasso level. But I have mixed feelings about it, to be honest. I think it's fire. Then I think it's like, and then I think it's like, why is a 5-year-old drawing that? But I mean, for everybody got their different opinion. You could have a debate that it's probably better than the CLB cover art and the Herlos cover art and Honestly Nevermind. I mean, Honestly Nevermind was actually cool. I like the graphic on that. It was literally just the words Honestly Nevermind. You guys know that already. But I just feel like depending how good the album is, it's gonna affect the cover art. It's always like that. Because it becomes something that once you see it, you think of the album, and if the album is a classic, you kind of give more value to the image, to the cover art. But yeah, I mean, I find it cool that he let his son do that. I mean, his son years from now is gonna look back for whenever the album drops, and he's gonna be like, "Wow, I drew that," and just see the impact that the album makes, hoping that the album is good. So yeah, I mean, the cover art is interesting. Can't be too mad at it. He's letting his son do it. And yeah, I mean, I feel like cover art's been interesting lately. I feel like it hasn't. I feel like artists just go with. That's how it should be. They go with whatever they really like. But it's always interesting to like the public, and it always has people wondering. Sometimes artists want to want to be kind of controversial and take that route. Sometimes artists really take their time with cover arts, but I mean, everybody's different. Everybody has different head on their shoulders. Every artist has a different style, I guess you could say. Now, back to the album dropping. So yeah, there's a lot of indications that the album may drop tonight at midnight. By the time you guys are seeing this episode, you guys probably heard the album, or we probably still waiting for it. But it was this huge it's just not huge but well-known page on Twitter called Pop Leaks, if I'm not mistaken, and then they said it's dropping the 25th, and they're like a very good source because they had predicted a bunch of singles throughout like this year and last year. They predicted the Utopia Travis Scott album, which I talked about. I should go tune into that. But they predicted it for it to drop this month, and it did. They predicted a couple singles, features. So like so far, like they're the people you want to go to for any rumors, or if your favorite artist or singer is about to drop, and they might be a very valuable source. Now, the only reason why it's still up in the air is because Drake himself hasn't dropped a track list just yet. So it's not like I can come up here and talk about a track list because it's not one out, and you just got the cover art. But what I did realize is that on his Instagram he got the cover art pinned. You know how you could pin a picture on your Instagram, and then that'll be like the no matter if you posted it like a week or two ago, that'll be like the first picture that's there. So I mean, I guess you know just want to have people remind people that the album is there, the album is coming. And there's a lot of people trying to put like a lot of stuff together. What else is out there? uh Amazon Music had made a tweet saying that he's dropping the 25th, and they took it down. But me, like, I feel like if the artist doesn't really say nothing about it, or the people around him or his team or producer or whatever is saying that is, until I see a track list, I kind of don't really want to believe it. Even though there's a lot of signs that he may do it today, because on Saturday is National Dog Day, so it'll kind of probably be like the perfect timing to drop the album because of the name For All the Dogs. Um, and yeah, but I'm super excited though. My expectations on the album is, I mean, he made it clear that he's gonna go back to the old Drake. But my thing is like the old Drake could be like singing, it could be rapping, it could be he could go like many different ways. Just because he doesn't have one specific sound, but I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, I think they said that it would kind of be like more of an R&B flow. So that's good because I mean it's a lot of great R&B Drake songs out there, a lot of them. So it's like I won't be disappointed with that. But I seen somebody say something interesting out there, and this is just people trying to like make theories and stuff. But probably the name is For All the Dogs, just because dogs have two moods. They're like probably like lovey-dovey, and then they could be also like angry and vicious or whatever. So he could probably have like that type of approach. I mean the cover art is kind of like dark, if you ask me. So I mean you could probably expect some type of rapping, some type like him being in his bag, showing how his pen work, even though he's shown that various at times. But yeah, I think it could be a mix of both. I wouldn't be mad if he goes with R&B. I mean, I feel like it'll be well produced. The Ben Beniax, if that's how you say his name, the producer. People know him by doing songs with Yeet and a bunch of other rappers. 40's also gonna be producing it, and probably gonna be like Boy Wonder throughout some songs. Vinyls, who knows? I mean, it could be a mix of a lot of different producers. But the reason why I say Beniax and OVO 40 is because they was the one who produced the executive produced the tour and put everything together. Added some like added some like new sounds to songs that he already has out throughout the tour. So they're like going kind of to each show, and they was cooking up the album as he was touring. So I mean, I feel like both of them coming together to produce the album is definitely a great sign. Two great producers. I mean, OVO been by his side since day one, and Benny X, he's proved that he got really make great beats, and with them coming together, who knows? But I'm expecting it to sound super super tough. Now, even though there's no track list out, of course, this is me recording. This is me recording before there's a track list, before there's an actual date that the album come out. Just a bunch of rumors. So I'm not gonna be talking about this until probably like it comes out, and probably give like my thought on it. So if it don't come out tomorrow, and it come out next week or a week after that, I'm not gonna redo an episode on it because I'm already giving my thoughts now. But unless you guys ask for it, of course. But for features, it's features that's confirmed already. It was a LA show where Bad Bunny attended. Everybody know who's Bad Bunny. He confirmed that he has a song with Bad Bunny, so I'm expecting Bad Bunny to be on the album. He also confirmed that Nicki Minaj is gonna him and Nicki have a song on the album. So you got Nicki, Bad Bunny. There people are saying Frank Ocean, just because he posted like a picture on his story of the Blonde album couple like about a week or two ago. Just people just trying to like fans trying to wish or hope that their artist collabs with another good artist, but who knows? It's probably possible. So Frank Ocean could probably be up there. I would like a J. Cole and Drake song, um, especially since he's tuning into the old Drake. I mean, that would definitely be legendary. They haven't done a song in years. Um, Yachty might be on the album. Him and Yachty been really, they've been together a lot lately, and it looks like they have a genuine friendship. So and Yachty been actually dropping heat lately, so Yachty could probably be on there, but I'm not expecting it to be too much features. Oh, and what's the other damn, forgot. It's another artist. It's not coming to mind right now. It probably come up to mind as I'm talking, but yeah, I'm not expecting it to be like 10 plus features. I'm expecting it to be a good amount, balanced, I guess you could say. But we know that there's going to be features. I hope there was a track list out. A track list would have, made me give my thoughts on how each song may be, depending on the name and who's on it. But I wonder how many songs it's going to be. I'm hoping it's at least 20 songs, at least 18, 19 songs, just because I have a feeling that after he drops his album, he just might not drop in a year or probably two. And that's a big if, just because he's so consistent. But because he signed a new deal with the new label, he's probably trying to, feed the streets as much as he can, just because, probably what the contract says or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I mean, that's really it. Oliver, one of his close mans, he confirmed that there's gonna be a OVO radio tonight. I think that starts at 10. It is currently 8:22. Last time there was an OVO radio was back in June, and it had me thinking the album was gonna come back in June. And the album clearly didn't come back out in June because we're still waiting until this day. But I mean, I'm honestly just hoping that tonight may be the night where he does drop it. And probably tune into the radio, and he's probably talking about that the album is gonna come out at 12. I mean, the track list could still come out tonight. He might drop it probably 2 hours before 12, or an hour before, or 30 minutes before. If I'm not mistaken, CLB, the track list was dropped the same day the album dropped. Correct me if I'm wrong. So it's still a big if, but it's up in the air. But yeah, these is my thoughts now. I mean, I said how much songs I think is gonna be there. I said the features. I give my thoughts on the cover art. I named some sources who said that the album may drop tonight. You had Amazon, Billboard, couple of Twitter pages, rumor pages. Yeah, that's really it, honestly. For all the dogs, I like the name. I do like the name. I feel like it's a name that could stick around. It's something that will have people, every time they see a dog, oh, for the dogs, it's a name that's a catchy name. So, but we're gonna see. I mean, like I said, hopefully it drops tonight. Oh, and before I go, if the album does drop tonight, and you guys want me to give my thoughts on it, or whenever it does drop, let me know. I'll definitely give my thoughts on it. What else? Not forgetting anything. If the album does come out tonight, and you guys seeing this tomorrow when it does come out, let me know which songs are your favorite. Let me know if it was what you expected. Let me know which feature you like the best. Yeah, just let me know how you like it. Like I said, I really do hope it comes out tonight, just because it's, he did promise it'll come out in the summertime, so still summertime. It's still, we're in August. And yeah, I mean, everything is up in the air right now. You guys will be seeing this tomorrow. That's really it for this episode. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, you share this video. Make sure you check the link down below, the description down below. Check the links to my Instagram and TikTok. If you're like me, you definitely gonna tune in, because that it's most likely great music coming out. But if you're not somebody who listens to Drake, I mean, to each his own. I mean, that's all I can really say. But that's really it for this episode. Yeah, make sure you subscribe, and your boy Ssalcita is out.